context of human rights advocacy, we are training about the rights of persons with disabilities in general. As we say, our main focus is on intellectual disabilities. The national level partner is in an organization called LFU, the Norwegian Association of Persons with Intellectual Disabilities. This is an organization that comes from law. They help us to fund these activities that are running in 9 districts. The similar training like the one we are going to have today.
Intellectual disability, it is just a limitation or slowness in an individual's general ability to learn, which affects the way they function in society. So you find out that people with this type of disabilities have problems with understanding. They understand, are we together? But they understand slowly, they take long to understand. They usually have problems with communication.
A person with an intellectual disability is not cured, but such a person can only be rehabilitated, but the intellectual disability remains. So it should not be confused with mental illness. Mental illness is curable and a person gets back to normal senses, but intellectual disability is not. So a person with an intellectual disability normally needs support throughout their whole life. Remember, we said it is not cured. So such a person needs support. That is why persons with intellectual disability move with their support person. Intellectual disability does not discriminate. A person from a very rich family can have an intellectual disability. A person from a very poor background can also have an intellectual disability. In some societies where we have been training, we find people associating intellectual disability with witchcraft. Have you heard that? What happens here in our society?
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, they normally associate it with witchcraft, saying that family maybe was looking for riches, that is why they ended up with a person having an intellectual disability.
What brings about that child to have a problem with the brain?
I think in the womb, it might be caused by either domestic violence.
Exactly. Domestic violence, and the mother is subjected to stress. Even before birth, an expectant mother is supposed to have a balanced diet. Because whatever she eats goes directly, benefits the focus inside.
For me, it will be someone who passing terrible way of life. An example, during time of war, it may cause you to enter into intellectual disability. It may be improper handlement of a parent with child, of course.
Like those wild wolves that you had all together. Those toxins, those chemicals that they release in air all together, yes, can affect the child. That air that you breathe that you breathe can as well affect the child in the stomach.
Toxic substances.
Good. Now this goes to all the ladies. Ladies, look at me.
I'm not okay with your Tony.
You're pregnant,
Cocheño.
and all you do is to take alcohol from morning to evening. You're going to give birth to alcohol.
Because the same content you take as the mother exactly goes to the food.
During that process of delivery, the baby might have some injury somewhere. If it is pushed, and the nurse that is supposed to deliver that woman, that baby, is not near her, the baby can be forced out and knock somewhere.
Should I have a neighbor who has a child with an intellectual disability? But what she says, what happened is, as she was pushing, no one was there to support her. I think the baby was hard, and the baby fell down. So the child is not growing normally. Thank you very much. Even during that process of delivery, a child is supposed to get oxygen immediately.
If the baby doesn't get that oxygen, the child also gets intellectual disability. The brain gets a damage. And once the brain gets a damage, there are very many parts that may not be controlled properly.
Then we encourage women to give birth in a proper health center because because they know these things. And once you give birth from maybe a neighbor who has like 12 babies, so she knows, she may not know why exactly the nurses are very fast during that small period. The baby is coming out, they are rude. Please push the baby, don't play jokes such that they are trying to save what? This child from having a disability. We as leaders, remember we are leaders, encourage parents to take them for medical help. Remember, as a leader, all people in the community may be your subjects. Talk to them nicely. This child needs medical intervention. Please do ABC and D. But let's just not discriminate these people. Even paying some people as health workers, they really don't want to attend to those people. Let's talk to them nicely. Because no one chose to be like that.
This type of convention on the rights of persons with disability. Sarah Feedy has got so many articles. There are 50 articles. So these articles majorly were brought up for people who are highly marginalized. These are the disabled people. I believe all of us here are parents, relatives of persons with disability.
What we are handling today is article, well now, I'm not saying today, is Article 19 of the CRP. Article 19 is about independence.
What is to be independent? Yes.
Freedom.
Having freedom, not for him. What does it mean to have freedom?
Having the right to do what is necessary.
This article says that a person who is intellectually disabled must be able to live independently. Someone independent makes his or her own choices.
The article tries to see that these people have the freedom to live in the community like other people.
Why do you think our children, our brothers, our sisters, our etc. cannot have that freedom?
Because the person who has stayed home does not have the sense to actually think the way they are.
This Article 19 gives these people a right to be free. Some communities tie them behind the houses on ropes. Some people deny them food. Are you together? They deny them food. Some communities even kill them. Some communities torture them. Some families torture them. Do you think people who are treated like this, can they be independent in life? What can we do in order to see that our children who are disabled can decide on their own? We have to teach them also. We should not segregate them from others. We think about them.
About freedom from exploitation, violence, and abuse. These children with intellectual disability in your community, are they exploited? Are they abused? Are their rights violated? So this article talks about how us as a state and leaders can prevent all this from occurring to these children. These people are just like any other people and they need equal treatment like any other person. So as leaders, we don't need to discriminate on these people.
So there are so many policies that the government has put in place to ensure that the rights of the children are protected.
Now, put a picture of your child who has got epilepsy, cerebral palsy, hydrocephalus, etc. Having that freedom you're having today. How do you think that person will feel?